Welcome back to the video lecture series on statistics for machine learning. This is Amit Kumar Das, and we were actually going through the measures of central tendency, and we have in the process we have looked at one measure of central tendency, which is the mean, right? And the most basic measure of mean, as we have seen, is the arithmetic mean. And then when we have a frequency distribution, that is basically a frequency attached with each of the observations, what we can also do is we can calculate the weighted mean, right? So we have seen that already. Now we are going to look at the other measures of central tendency. But before that, let's look at a small set of observations. So basically, this what you see here is the number of goals by the different players in a tournament. So there are different players in the tournament, and we have listed some 10 players, and these are the goals that have been scored by the 10 players. Now, if we want to find out the central tendency, that means one particular number which can centrally represent the goals scored by all the 10 players, right? How can we do that? One is simply by using the arithmetic mean. How can we do that? Simply, as we have seen, summation of xi divided by, so xi is the value that we have seen here, we are seeing here, and divided by the total number of observations. So that is n, or summation of a5 we can also say, right? So that summation of xi here, the total of this all these observations is coming as 140 divided by total number of observations is 10. So we get 14. So this is the simple arithmetic mean which indicates that the value is 14. That's one measure of central tendency, and this is the mean, right? Now, what about the other types of the measures? So the second measure that we generally work out is the median. So what is the median? Median, I mean, in a very layman's term, is the middlemost value. And how do we find that? So if I look at this set of observations and I arrange the values of these observations in a either ascending or a descending manner, the middlemost value which comes, the value which comes in the middle is the median value, right? So what is the lowest value here? 11. What comes next? There are 12s. So one is 11, we take it. Then there are two 12s, right? So we take each of them, right? So 12 comma 12. Then what we have? We have 113. So 13. Do we have a 14? Yes, we have two 14s. So we take both of them, 14s. Okay, 114, and then we have another 14. Then we have three 15s, right? So 1 5, 1 5, and 1 5, right? So, and then we have 119 left. So that is the highest one. So 90, right? Now, if I look at, so this is the first value, this is the second value, then we have the third value, we have the third value, fourth value, fifth value, sixth value, seventh value, eighth value, ninth value, and the 10th value. So what is the middlemost value? Since we have even number of observations, it's very difficult to point to the middlemost value. But what we can say is, so here we can have four values on one side, and here we can have four values on this side. So these two numbers reflect the middlemost values. So there are two values in case there are even number of observations. If in case there are odd number of observations, we can have one single value at the middle. So here there are two values in the middle, and luckily both of them are 14. Otherwise, we would have done an average of the two. So here it is coming as 14. So the median value is also coming as 14. So this is the second measure of central tendency, and this is also coming as 14, right? So median. So first one was mean, which was coming as 14. Second one is median, which is also coming as 14. The third one, which we often do, is the mode. Okay, what is the mode? mode in a very layman's term, if you just put the different observations together, the observation which has the highest number of occurrences or the highest frequency is the mode. So here 15 has the highest number of occurrences or the highest frequency. So we can say that the mode of this distribution is 15, right? So this is the mode of this distribution, right? Mode of this distribution. So we have all three measures of central tendency now. First is the mean. Second is the median, and the third one is the mode. And for this particular set of data, the number of goals scored by the players, different players in the tournament, we can see that the mean value is coming as 14, the median value is also coming as 14, and the mode value is coming as 15, right? So I hope that this gives a fair amount of understanding to you about the different measures of central tendency. So when we come back to the next lecture, we will try to understand some other different measures, not a measure of central tendency, that's a measure of dispersion. We'll come back with the next lecture. Okay, stay tuned. Thank you very much.